So I decided to do a new rat rod video update. Haven't done one of these in a little while, and there's been some cool new stuff added to the rat rod. So was having some overheating trouble, and talked to some of the old timers at a couple of the car shows, and come to find out that I wasn't running a thermostat. So decided to go put a thermostat on the car, and then realized that on my old intake, someone had bored out the seat for where the thermostat sits, and I can show you what that looks like. Here's the old intake. This is an old Edelbrock Streetmaster intake from like the 1980s, which is kind of obsolete now today. But as you can see here, this lip here should have a lip where the thermostat would set in, so it wouldn't fall all the way through. But someone had bored that thing out, which I wasn't aware of until I took it all apart. So anyway, cut to the chase. I ordered myself a new Edelbrock Performer intake, which you can see here, which is designed differently and than that old Streetmaster. So anyway, I got that all torn apart, put on. Had to get a new thermostat housing here. This is actually a straight up and down. The old one I had was a billet one that turned and curved here, but this actually helps seat with the thermostat. And then I bought a Performance 160 degree thermostat, mounted out all in, and then I had to buy a new hose here, so my new hose runs up now and into the thermostat. But I got all that finally rigged up, got all the bugs worked out, got my new thermostat plug set up, all new gaskets obviously and everything, but no leaks, and it turns out really good, and the car's running much cooler now. Also realized, one of the old timers showed me, is I flipped my fan blade around. So I took my fan off, pulled the pin off the back, flipped the blade around, so it pushes the right direction now. So I got that back onto the new radiator, pushing the cool air through. And then another really cool addition, a local artist at one of the car shows came up to me and said, "I made you a hood ornament." And he gave me this rat skull, which is carved out of wood, and he painted. And this is actually like hair blowing off the back of the rat skull that is actually carbon fiber pieces, he said, that he mounted on there and glued on. And he gave this to me. I offered him some money. He said no, that he wanted me to be a rolling advertisement for his artwork, and that if anybody ever wanted a hood ornament of any kind, he'd be willing to make some. So I'm posting this up for him as well. Really cool. I thought that was super nice for him to give that to me. Just goes to show there's still some cool, kind people out in this world. I also added a 1-inch spacer off my car to get a little more cooler airflow. The throttle response on the car is actually much better now with this new intake and the spacer. Also, there's a little more high rise on that new intake, which set my whole scoop up about 4 inches higher than previously. So I like the way that looks. Looks really cool. My next project, which I'm doing on Thursday at my buddy's house, is we're going to move this front seat back about 6 or 7 inches and re-weld in the roll bar here that holds in the front seat, just so I got some more leg room in this thing. So I'm actually going to get that done on Thursday. That's about it. Other than that, the car's running good. Like I said, I got most of the engine all dressed up and cleaned up now. No more leaks. Car's running good. So just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update, show you what that all looks like. Bitchin'!